All right, so we got some millings delivered while I was doing jury duty. But this got a big pile here. It's not. I gotta break it up more. Gotta break it up here. Got this pile. This is gonna be for all right here. Covering this, covering this. I think I'm gonna cover that too. I don't know, I might leave that. And we got another pile over here. As you can see, this one's not ground either. This one, I'm gonna have to use a tooth bucket on this. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys. That's quite a big piece, but it should break up. And then we got this one more over here. Now this one here is milled, so I don't need to use a tooth bucket on this. I can use a straight edge bucket. This is gonna go for right here in the front. Cover this. Yeah, you can see over there, right by that link belt there, maybe if you can see it. There's the grinder that they were using to grind up the millings for us. But yeah, so that's gonna cover here, that's gonna cover over there. This other pile is gonna cover the back. And I don't know, I wanted to get one more to put another layer over top of this, but it'd probably take three different ones that would be milled, which would cost a little bit more, but I don't know. My dad doesn't want to do it, but it's whatever. So I'm gonna work on this one first, just getting this back here, and then hopefully I can figure out what we're gonna do with this, because we got this grate here. I gotta cover it with something and figure out how high we want to make the millings around it, this grate here, because we're definitely bringing it up. So that looks like it needs, we're gonna probably have to pull that out and clean that out. But anyways, let's get working on this. We'll do back here first. Stop. Some guy was coming to look at the John Deere 35, but I gotta go do something right now. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, you used to tone it down a little bit.
What?
You used to tone it down a little bit, bring it back to reality.
That's great.
Would you mind passing me the beer that's...
This one?
Is there anything in it?
I don't think there's anything in it.
give me
It's this
the
other one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What'd you say?
I'm not very good at this thing.
I really like this compression.
It is really nice.
You can tell strap?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad got it for me. It's pretty
That's
strap.
sweet.
Sorry, I'm being a dumbass. We're still gonna keep going with that because that sounded cool.
So this right here,
Yeah.
you're gonna, that right there, pull it down and just push it right into here.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was trying to pull it back, and I kept getting the yeah, type bucket. Yeah, that'll help. Oh yeah. Here, let me show you guys.
What?
We got this bucket. Cat straight edge bucket. Yeah, a family friend passed away, and we had to help clean out his one of his warehouses, and that was in there, and that was the bucket for the 248 that we had. I think it was in one of the videos of me delivering it like 4 months ago, something like that. That's the bucket from it. So we bought it off of him, and we're gonna use it to back drag this a little bit better. Although I was doing it the other day, and I kept, since it's got a cutting edge, but it's a flippable one, I kept catching the back end because there's a lot of big chunks like this. I kept catching the chunks, and it pulled it, so I gotta like
Turn the bucket that way.
I know, that's what I was doing that, and it still was pulling them. But yeah, got this guy. I'm probably gonna clean it up a little bit, and I gotta fix this, bend that back into place. I don't know, maybe paint it or something, make it look nice.
So,
Hold on. Yeah, so like he just said, I'm gonna pull this back, pull this back, and then push it into right here where there's a little bit missing here. But I got all this on. We got this all up to the building now. I did end up putting this here, covering this gravel up. And now I should be able to open this easy. Yeah, still good. Over here, leaving this spot for a burn pit, and we're leaving this because the water from this section right here drains off into right here, and we don't want it to pull our millings out. And then we did put all along here. I don't know, I can't even see it. Put all along here. Put all along here. We covered this up. This is just, I thought this was a drain. It's a grease trap, so we're not too worried about that. Covered that. This door should still work. Yeah, kind of. Just make sure that opens easy. Yeah. And then I don't know. We're gonna fill this in here, or leave that gravel like that?
gravel, yeah, we got
Because we always put oil and stuff there.
We're gonna use this stuff sparingly.
And then this is the fine millings we got that I told you they ground up over there. We're gonna use this to do the driveway section here.
Do the fine, do it sparingly.
Well, I want to do start from the drive. Start there, and then come back.
Cover the gravel up first. Sparingly. Just cover it up, and then see what we got. Actually, that's fucking so good out there, but
Yeah, but like right here, where there's a.
oh, that's why you got to cover with the gravel. Cover
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying I was gonna do. Is start here and go back.
Because this is fucking.
And we covered this up. There's what, a water main, right?
right there under this gravel.
Well, here's a. That's a valve.
Meter pit right there.
Oh.
Water valve.
There's a meter pit under here. And then after I get this out of the way, I'm gonna probably try to use a little bit of the millings over there to get this cut right in here, put it all right along here. I can't even see. Cut it right along here. But yeah, that's about it for today. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and finish this up, and then this will all be in one. This will be a video here. So I'm gonna put out, I just about finished editing last week's one where I left that one pile open, covered that up. But okay, that's enough. He's talking to me. I need to go.
Then cover that gravel up.
All right, we're back at it again to finish the lot. Almost. Yeah, just don't look at that. Don't look at that. It's not done yet. So I guess while my dad, we were gonna flip the cutting edge, and I guess he jumped on it this morning, and before I got here, he went to flip it, and yeah, so this was one side. We knew this part was cracked. I didn't know in the center though. It's cracked there too, so. This guy, or no, this was the side, this was the center. So we can't really use that. But I just got this one last pile. One more pile to finish, and then we'll be, I guess, done for now. We need to get a compactor out here to compact it. I'm still probably gonna have to back drag them all again before we compact it. But yeah, so we just took the cutting edge off. I guess he burned it out, looks like. But we'll use that. I don't like using it without a cutting edge, but it's not like I'm gonna use it for very much. I'm just a few piles, and then we'll figure out if we can find a cheap cutting edge, or like a used one to put on it, because this bucket's not meant to be perfect. It's just to, you know, for us to use. But I think I'm gonna set you guys up maybe on the trailer over here and show this putting down this last bit of fine millings. Well, this only pile of fine millings. Yeah, that's way better stuff than we were getting, but it also cost a little bit more. But anyways, let me set you guys up and I'll get to it. need to fill it up with some fuel. And man, I am not anywhere near as good as I am with a tooth bucket, and I don't know why.
Keep on coming.
But
And ask girder, of course.
let me get over here and get some fuel in here. And it's starting to sprinkle and rain, but yeah, this is so nice to have. We just got this a couple, how long ago did we get this now? A month ago?
I don't know.
Not even that long. I've already used it 3 or 4 times. But we're just gonna fill this guy up here.
Sorry.
I feel like it would be good if I could. We could probably use the arpeggiator if I could get into the rhythm of it.
Yeah, you gotta just
Yeah,
work
just
around
gotta,
it.
yeah. You just gotta like start fucking with it, and then I'll find it, and hopefully I can find the beat.
Alright, well, I don't know. Not exactly super happy with it, but you know, it's no one's fault but my own. I just cut down a little too deep in a couple spots and pulled the Ecotech up. Oh. Still didn't have enough to even fill here because we wanted to go along here a little further. He wanted more right here. He wanted to cover up all the gravel, and he's looking at me like, oh well, why didn't you cover the gravel up? I'm like, there's not enough material. What do you want me to do? That's even thinner than the rest of this stuff. Well, maybe not in that section. And obviously where the pile was, because I was too paranoid I was gonna keep cutting down into this. Ooh, some dirt. Ooh, dirt got my eye. Anyways, we're almost done here. I'm gonna try to convince him to get at least another load, maybe 2, because we want to cover all of these little sections, like this. Like that, but they're there. And he wanted the spots, filled the spots. I barely had anything to even put there. But we're gonna get a roller out here, I think, next week or the week after that. I think next week they'll be done because they're using it on a job this weekend or something. But this will probably come out on Halloween, right? Yeah, next Friday's Halloween. So, happy Halloween. Anyways, I think we'll have one more video, one more of us compacting it. But anyways, peace out, happy Halloween.